Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. And can you see the welcome panelist slide?
I can. Yep.
Perfect. My camera, for whatever reason, is choosing not to cooperate.
No worries. No worries. Yeah, so we're expecting 2 other panelists as well. So I'm kind of just one slide in this. So
Okay.
just so you know, yeah.
Perfect. Have you done one of these before? So you're familiar with how to do all this?
Yep. Yep.
Awesome.
Absolutely.
That's great to hear. I've tried starting the thing a few times, but it's not going there. So
no worries. It's fine. Your friendly voice is enough.
My name is Brenda, by the way. Holler if you need something along the way.
Perfect. Hi,
I will be
Brenda.
here. Hi, how are you? Are
Good. I'm Allie. Yep.
And you're Evan? Or Yvonne?
And then Yvonne. Yep.
Yvonne. Okay. Hello. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. So let me just make sure that I could share. Let's see.
Yep. I will stop my share so you can.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Yeah, I'm just going to practice and make sure that it looks good.
Please do.
Thank you.
Well, there you go.
Got it.
Are you going to show any video?
I'm going to do a practice run, I guess you can say, of our calculator, but no video.
Okay.
So I'll show that so that calculator can you guys see full screen?
Yep.
Awesome. Then I will exit out of that.
Okay.
So with Zoom, I don't have to reshare my original. Oh, I do have to reshare.
Yeah, you'll have to reshare.
Okay.
Because I have a slide that I put up for the panelists as they, or not for the students as they come in.
Gotcha. Okay, awesome. So it works. You can share your screen. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Hi, Leslie.
Hi, Leslie.
As I explained to Allie, my camera is not cooperating, so you just have my voice. I'm sorry about that.
That's okay.
We'll start at 7 o'clock and you'll have 45 minutes and you will receive a list of the attendees who signed up, even if they aren't able to come. It is up to you how you choose to answer questions. You can do them live, you can do them real time, you can hold them till the end. That is really up to you.
Perfect. Thank you.
And they'll be putting the questions in the chat, correct?
They will, and I will give them instructions about that.
Sounds good.
They'll be putting them in the Q&A actually,
Okay.
but it works the same. I can't put anything in there though. So if you need something, you're gonna have to verbally ask for me. I will turn off my mic once you get started.
Perfect.
Oh, and as a reminder, make sure you mute yourself if you're not the one that's talking so that we don't get background noise.
Wonderful. Thank you.
Will do.
Thank you. I forget that a lot. I'm like, oh yeah.
Or I'll forget to unmute myself.
That's the other one. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Even coming in here when you're like, hello, I'm like, oh, I almost said hi. I'm like, I'm muted.
I often forget to unmute myself when you're done. So,
Yeah.
and as I said, you're scheduled for 45 minutes. If you end earlier, that's fine. You know, just go as long as you need to, and we will end when you are finished.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Perfect.
thank you.
I think last time we went about a half hour with Q&A.
I think so too. Yeah.
Yep.
That's what I remember.
Yeah. 'Cause I think we didn't have a lot of questions last
We
time.
didn't.
So that was kind of perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can also, can you guys see the participants number at the bottom, or is that just for me?
Yep.
Just you. Oh, I see 5 right now.
Yeah.
Correct.
5.
Yeah, once we get started, we can usually see it. I don't see it right now.
Okay. Yeah, I
Oh,
just
there we
see.
go. Yeah.
Okay.
I see it now.
Okay.
Yvonne,
Mhm.
I'll do my usual spiel. Didn't we do that last time?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, just making sure. But since she's going over the Q&A, I'm not going to mention that part.
Okay. Perfect. I'm I'm so conflicted because I'm cold now, but I don't want to turn my heat on because it's so warm during the day. But I'm such a freeze baby at night, and I'm like cold now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
funny. Today I left my apartment to get a coffee because I'm like, I need to get out of here. And so I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like spring outside. It's
Yeah.
weird. I guess I wouldn't have known.
It was warmer outside than it was in my house.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Me too. I was like, huh, weird.
I did turn the fireplace on though, not my heat, but the fireplace.
Oh, there you go. Oh my gosh, I wish I had a fireplace. Maybe one day I will.
Yeah. Charlie's new thing, I don't know if you can hear him right now, but he can't say mommy. He calls me Mimi. He can't say mommy. He calls me Mimi.
That's so
Someone's
cute. I was
cute.
gonna ask how Charlie was.
Yes,
How's he doing?
I hear him in the background because he tries to say grandma, and grandma is so close to mama when he says it. So
Yeah.
I'm supposed to try mommy then. But he calls me Mimi, or he'll call me Mama Mimi.
Oh, that's so cute. Oh my gosh, I feel like time has flown. I'm sure you have. Just
Oh my
me.
gosh,
Yeah,
too fast.
being around, working from home too, you know.
Yeah. The days and nights seem long, but time in general. I cannot believe we haven't been on campus since March.
Yeah, I know. Oh my gosh,
It's crazy.
it is. Yeah. Hopefully soon.
Yeah, I was on campus to grab some materials, and it was like bittersweet, you know. It was so nice to be back on campus.
Sure.
It was just so quiet, and
Yeah.
it was so nice.
Different.
I literally had to stand there and think, what was my code to get in, because I haven't punched it in so long.
Right. I know, it's a completely different schedule.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to Virtual College Exploration for all Ohio students. Just as a reminder, you are in webinar mode, so your camera and microphone are off. You are muted, your video is off, and panelists cannot see you or hear you. You are encouraged to ask questions using the Q&A button to type your questions to presenters at any time. The recording of this will be available within about a week, and it will be at www.oacac.org. We also encourage you to sign up for more sessions of other college presentations as well at www.oacac.org. Now I'm going to turn it over to the Lakeland Community College.
Thank you. Thank you for joining us for Lakeland Community College's College Exploration presentation. Lakeland does recognize that these are very challenging and unusual times, especially for those who are planning to attend college. We will talk this evening about how Lakeland is the smart choice for someone planning to attend college, either to start or continue that education for less right here in Lake County. My name is Leslie Moore and I am the recruitment coordinator. We are joined this evening by Yvonne Hillier, our marketing and recruitment specialist, Allie Collingwood at the Lakeland Holden University Center. Anybody who registered for this event will receive a copy of our enrollment guide, our view book, and our Holden University Center convenient and affordable flyer via email after the presentation. These are all great resources and supporting material to the information that we are going to go over this evening. Also, we'd like you to be aware that Lakeland Community College will be waiving our application fee for fall of 2021. So if you do plan on becoming a Lakeland student, this would be a great time to take advantage of that cost savings. So we need to be cognizant of the amount of time we have together this evening. So I am going to turn it over to Yvonne Hillier. I just want to thank everyone again for joining us. Yvonne, take it away.
Hello, everyone. Good evening. Thank you again for joining us. So like Leslie said, we are cognizant of the time. So without further ado, let's get started. So here are some recent national rankings about Lakeland. We were ranked #2 community college nationally in student completion, top 5 student veterans American chapter, voted safest college campus in the nation, and recently voted #1 best community college in Ohio and #36 in the nation, all right here in Lake County. So why Lakeland Community College? Quality academics, affordable tuition, and credits transfer. And I'll go through all of this with you deeper in the presentation. So let's talk about quality academics. We are accredited through the Higher Learning Commission. What does that mean essentially? It means you're very protected. Other institutions that are also accredited through the Higher Learning Commission includes Ken, Akron, BG, OU, OSU. You tell students all the time, by coming to a school that's accredited through the Higher Learning Commission, you are protected in the sense that if you were to go to a private company and they happen to file bankruptcy and they close their doors, your time, money spent, those credits can be gone with them. So like I said, when you come here, those credits are transferable, like I mentioned in the previous slide. So again, make sure that whatever school you do choose to go to, they are also accredited through the Higher Learning Commission like us. We have dedicated faculty members with real world experience. Some of our faculty members currently work and teach at the same time. And we think that's great because, like I said, they can incorporate the real world experience into their teachings. Prime examples would be health technology. A lot of our faculty members there work for Cleveland Clinic and UH, so they're up to code. They're able to get our students internships and jobs lined up, so all beneficial for our students. We have small classroom sizes, 16:1 is the average ratio. Our professors know you by name. They're able to know, learn what your learning style is like so they can incorporate that into their teaching style. When I went to college, I remember a lot of my courses, especially in the first couple years, were in big auditoriums of 300 plus students. And I remember feeling, intimidated, and it was so daunting, and you felt like a number. So 16:1 is, again, very beneficial for our students. We also try to have flexible class schedules. We know that you guys are busy. Some might be working full-time and going to school full-time. So we have day, evening, weekend, online, hybrid, and accelerated classes. For those that don't know, hybrid courses are a mixture of online and in classroom. Majority of our courses here at Lakeland are Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Thursday type schedule. So for the hybrid classes, it could be Monday is on campus, and then Wednesday would be at home online. With what's going on right now, we understand that some students might not be comfortable going back on campus. So we are offering about 60% of our classes online as we speak, but our campus is currently open for students as well. For accelerated classes, those are more condensed and fast paced for those students that don't want to take courses that are 16 weeks long for our full full fall and spring session, those accelerated classes are condensed into 8 weeks. So a lot of our students who want to double up essentially and take a few more classes in the semester to graduate quicker, that is a great option for you. Again, it's not required, it's just an added option as classes for you, like I mentioned. So at Lakeland, we have over 130 degree and certificate programs offered to our students. And we have broken down to about 3 different programs. We have them broken down to transfer program path, where we essentially prepare you for a transfer to a 4-year college or university. So you'll be coming to Lakeland, taking those freshman, sophomore year classes of pre-req core classes, and then transferring on to a 4-year college or university. We also have a path that's called a career program path, where we prepare you for a career in a high demand field. A majority of our career program paths are about 2 years if you go full time. And a lot of our students can graduate, get that degree, and start working in that high demand field. And lastly, we have several certificates, program paths are available. We have a certificate program path. Several certificates are offered here at Lakeland where you can come improve your skills and even advance in your career if you're already in a particular career field, or get job ready. A lot of our students can get, do all 3 while they're at Lakeland. A prime example would be nursing, and nursing is one of our most popular degrees here. And a lot of our students can get a certificate as an STNA, start working as an STNA while they're continuing their education at Lakeland to get an RN degree. And then when they graduate with an RN degree, they can start working as an RN, but still continue to get their BSN degree. So that's just an example. For those that are undecided, we have dedicated counselors who'll sit down with you and help you figure out, what career path is best suited for you. So when you come to Lakeland, if you're undecided, already know what you want to study, we'll work with you and help you along the way. Like I mentioned before, our tuition is very affordable. Our tuition is about 1/3 the cost of most 4-year colleges and university. So as you can see there, that's the breakdown. It's about $117 if you live inside of Lake County and about $146 if you live outside of Lake County. And that is the cost per credit excluding fees. I also wanted to share with you guys, I'll do a new share of our calculator. It's called the 2+2 tuition comparison calculator. And let me exit out of this screen really quick, stop share. So it's called the 2+2 tuition comparison calculator, and it gives you a great idea as to how much it is. All right, where'd it go? Sorry, I had it up earlier, but it must have went away. So bear with me here 1 second. Oh, right, so let me share this again. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see. Let me make it full screen here. So it shows you our 2+2 tuition comparison calculator, and it's a tool that will show you what a great value it is by coming to Lakeland. It'll automatically input for you how much the cost would be if you went to this specific school, all 4 years, how much it would be if you went to Lakeland and then transferred out. So you can pick here your residency if you live inside Lake County, outside of Lake County, or out of state, and you can pick up to 3 schools to compare, and we have all of the Ohio schools listed. So I'm going to go ahead and pick Cleveland State. I'll pick my alma mater, Ohio University, and I'll pick Lake Erie, which is right in our backyard here. So as you can see, it automatically populates for you what the tuition is for all 4 years at that specific institution, how much it would cost if you went 2 years at Lakeland and then transferred to that institution, and then lastly, what the savings is in tuition by attending Lakeland first. So for Cleveland State, you'll be saving about $10,000. For Ohio University, it'll be about 11, close to 12,000. And then Lake Erie, it's upwards of $53,000. And I tell students and parents all the time that that's just in tuition. That doesn't include room and board. So do keep that in mind. Again, this is on our website for you to easily access. It's just called the 2+2 tuition comparison calculator, and you're more than welcome to utilize it at any time. So let me stop sharing that, and I'll go back to the presentation. Okay. And let me make that full screen. Can you guys see okay? All right. So next up, let's talk about credits transfer. A lot of our students who come to Lakeland truly save thousands and thousands of dollars by taking their first 2 years at Lakeland. Like I mentioned earlier, taking those pre-req core classes, your freshman and sophomore year essentially here at Lakeland. And then you can transfer out. We are part of the Ohio transfer module, which means your credits are guaranteed to transfer to any Ohio public four-year university or college. So again, Ohio State, Kent, Akron, BG, OSU, those are all prime examples of public four-year universities. We have a whole department called the Transfer Center where we're working with hundreds of colleges to make it easier for our students. So we're even working with private colleges too. I know a lot of our students, some of our students are also interested in going to private schools after. So we're trying to make it easier for our students with those transfer agreements. So if you ever have any questions about, transferring to X school, please don't hesitate to reach out to our Transfer Center and they'll be happy to work with you in regards to transferring those credits out after your time here at Lakeland. So right now I'm going to hand it over to Allie Collingwood, who is the marketing recruitment specialist for the Holden University Center, and she'll tell you more about that.
Awesome. Thank you, Yvonne. Hi, everyone. Thank you, Yvonne and Leslie, for having me on the call today. I am here to tell you a little bit about what the Holden University Center has to offer. So first up, if you do not know, where we're located on Lakeland's campus, we are that big glass building right across the way of Lakeland's main entrance. You see our partner logos listed here, 11 partners, most likely all of these schools you have been familiar with in and around our area here where Lakeland is located in Lake County. These 11 partners that you see here offer 22 bachelor degree partnership programs on Lakeland's campus. These partnership programs range from health related, technology related, law enforcement related, and business and accounting focused, as well as some social work and psychology related degrees. Really, it's a great benefit on Lakeland's campus because for you, it makes it that much easier, conveniently located, and affordable for you to then partner with these institutions towards one of these bachelor degrees while staying close to home, which is really, a huge benefit, especially today. So really what your journey is going to look like through the Holden University Center is you will apply to Lakeland, work towards your 2-year degree or a certificate program, and then eventually transfer those credits into a bachelor degree partnership program. So for example, my journey, I was a Lakeland student. I worked towards my Associate of Arts from Lakeland, then transferred all of those credits into Hiram College's Bachelor of Arts in Marketing program. What was amazing about this and the huge benefit is really that cost savings. You have that cost savings with Lakeland, and then you can even carry it on into your bachelor's degree by partnering with the Holden University Center's partnership programs. A couple things I want to mention here. On our website, we offer a tuition savings calculator, very much like the one that you see Yvonne use, that is listed on our website. And it not only tells you the cost savings for 2 years at Lakeland, but essentially the 3 years that you will be taking Lakeland credits towards your bachelor's degree. So I definitely will encourage all of you to go and explore our website, lakelandcc.edu/UC. It will be listed on materials that you receive after this presentation. And it really has a ton of useful information if you just want to explore what we offer and learn a little bit more. I will say there's also scholarship opportunities. So there's scholarship opportunities for you at Lakeland, and there might be scholarship opportunities for you at these partner universities coming in as a transfer partnership student. And then last but not least, I wanted to say that we offer online degrees, hybrid, half in class, half online. It's super flexible, especially right now. If you have a busy schedule or you want to stay home and work towards your bachelor's degree after you earn that 2-year degree at Lakeland. And again, I want to stress it is the same degree from that partner institution. I earned my Bachelor of Arts in Marketing from Hiram, like I said, and I never stepped foot onto their main campus, but the degree that I earned is from Hiram just like I went there traditionally. So it's definitely something to consider. If any of you are interested in learning a little bit more about each program and how we work, we have very much like this virtual Holden University Center night information sessions. They are the last Wednesday of every month except in December. So the next one coming up here is November 25th, the day before Thanksgiving. But again, these sessions are offered each month throughout the year. You can register on our website or giving us a call or emailing us, which that contact information will come at the end here. So I want to thank everyone for the time today. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask away during the presentation or contact us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Allie. Really appreciate that. All right, so moving forward, let's talk about campus life. We want our students to get involved. So we have 30 plus active clubs through SEAL, which stands for Student Engagement and Leadership. We have a student government. We even have a campus activities board that gets to put on a ton of fun activities for our students here on campus. We have Crash, which is our Lakers logo. What's the word I'm looking for? I'm blanking out on our mascot. So we have 4 sports teams for the women. We have basketball, soccer, volleyball, and softball. And we have 3 for the men's, basketball, soccer, and baseball. And they too also offer scholarships if you're interested in joining our sports team or get involved as well. Let's talk about student services. All of these student services are included in your tuition. None of it's out of pocket, so feel free to utilize them at any time during your time at Lakeland. Starting off, we have the Counseling Center. Think of them as like your extended guidance department when you come to college. So our counseling does a lot of academic goal planning, again, career planning, if you're interested in meeting up with them and trying to see what career might be best for you, if you already know what you want to study and your goal is to graduate from Lakeland in 2 years an RN degree, they can help you map out your academic, calendars and schedules while you're here at Lakeland. And we also have a psychologist on site if you want to speak to him as well. We have Career Service Center. They do a lot of workshops for our students. They do a resume workshop. So if you're looking for help in building a resume or just to have somebody proofread it, give you constructive criticism, please attend that workshop. They do a lot of interview workshops. If you're interviewing for the first time ever, it could be, intimidating, daunting, nervous. It doesn't, it helps to sit down with someone and practice and make sure that you're polished and ready to go for that interview. And lastly, they do a lot of LinkedIn workshops. So when you're ready to graduate or even start it halfway through because you're looking for internships, always nice to start a LinkedIn page and they can help you with that as well. I mentioned the Transfer Center earlier. Next up, we have the Student Accommodation Center. And what the Student Accommodation Center does is they help accommodate for any of our students who have IEPs, 504s, any learning disabilities or documentation. It is case by case, but they'll like to sit down with you, talk to you further, and figure out how they can further accommodate you, whether it's with on-time tests, extra tutoring, things like that. We have a men's and a women's center here at Lakeland, and the men's and a women's center, they are a drop-in center, no appointments necessary, but they are, since we are working remotely, they are open for one-on-one appointments via phone or virtually like this, but they're there to help you, whether it's with personal or educational goals. Any worries that you might have, or if you need extra support in any way, feel free to reach out to them. That's what they're there for. The health clinic on campus, what's nice about that, it's a fee that you do have to pay to opt in. But if you're, commuting a little bit further for some of our students and that you're not feeling well, it's always nice to be able to go to the health clinic right here on campus and not have to drive home and get in with your provider. We have a full service bookstore that sells novelty books, school supplies, Lakeland gear, and you can also rent your textbooks right at our bookstore, which is nice because you don't have to worry about shipping and handling at the end of the semester. Our Breakers Dining Hall serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner as well. We don't make you guys buy a meal plan. It's just come and go as you please. Our fitness centers offers a shower, steam room, and a ton of equipment for you to use. What's nice about that, it's rarely ever full. So it's nice to be able to go right in between classes or before and after class right on campus. And that you don't have to buy or pay for an extra gym membership. We have free parking as well. And on top of that, we have a shuttle service that comes around every 10 minutes in a loop to pick you up and drop you off anywhere throughout campus, even across the street at the Holden University Center as well. And it's it's quite nice, especially for our harsh winters here at Lakeland, and it gets quite cold. Our local transit, Lake Tran, is also free for our students, route 1 through 6. All you have to do is just show them your My Lakeland ID and you can hop on, hop off. Student success is very important to us, so we've implemented a lot of different resources to make sure that you guys are successful. So starting off, we have a Learning Center, which is essentially free tutoring. We have tutors from all subjects, IT, chemistry, math, physics, you name it. We'll most likely have somebody that's able to help you. Our Learning Center, we even have a drop-in math and minutes table. So if you have any questions about math, homework, an exam coming up, just come on in. No appointments necessary for that department. But all others, we do ask that you make an appointment. And again, we're offering that virtually one-on-one as well. Also at the Learning Center, we have what's called Academic Study Skills Coaching. And what they do is they offer opportunities for our students to work with a success coach, navigator, one-on-one, to learn why and how you can develop good study strategies and habits, whether it's with time management, better note-taking, better test-taking, things like that. Next up, we have what's called FYEX class, also known as First Year Experience class for all incoming freshmen. And these are courses that introduce students to behavior, skills, and attitudes that are important that you could be successful in college and college level classes. So they are actually pretty fun classes for you to take with other incoming students, and it's a great way to get to know other students as well. Lastly, we have what's called Nudge for Success, and these are personalized text messages, or what we call nudges, to keep you on track. So we can send you a nudge throughout the semester, like, hey, good luck with finals, or don't forget spring semester's coming up and the last day to register is this date. Or if you rented textbooks from us, don't forget this is the last day to return those textbooks. So that's always nice to keep you guys on track and on track to be successful. So here's what you can do next. If you are interested in starting for this upcoming spring, there is still time. The application deadline is January 4th. The first step that you're going to want to do is to apply for admission right here on our website, lakelandcc.edu/apply. Like Leslie mentioned earlier in the presentation, we are waiving those fees for fall of 2021. Next up, after you apply for admission, we do ask that you submit your transcripts in ACT or SAT score. And you can easily contact your guidance department, let them know that you applied to Lakeland, and they can send that to us via electronically to transcripts@lakelandcc.edu. If you did not take the ACT or SAT, that is okay. We do have step 3, where you can take an in-house placement test in lieu of that ACT or SAT. And I want to mention that it is not a pass-fail type of exam. This placement test places you in what level of English and math class. If you want to take our practice exam, or even take a look at some of the questions, feel free to stop by our website, again, lakelandcc.edu/placement. You can check that out for more resources. It's called an AccuPlacer. You can always Google that to get some more information about that placement test. I quickly want to mention that if you do have credits from other colleges, you can also send that to us as well. If it's over than 15 credits, then we only need that transcript. But if it's under 15, then we'll need that transcript as well as your high school transcript. So once you get steps 1 through 3 in, you can schedule and attend a mandatory new student orientation. And please check your inbox. When you apply to Lakeland, we'll email you to the email address that you've provided in the application, but moving forward, we'll be contacting you through your My Lakeland email. So please make sure to check your inbox. We'll be reaching out to you on how you can schedule new student orientation. And during orientation, you'll be able to meet with the counselor and be able to schedule your first semester's classes as well. And then lastly, just make sure that you pay your tuitions and fees. Please check out our website. We also have a lot of resources for scholarships as well as financial aid. I do want to mention that here at Lakeland, we have an amazing scholarship opportunity for our students. What's nice about it is that it's one application, but it applies to over 250 scholarships that we have available. And you can easily apply right on our website through your My Lakeland portal, and whatever you're eligible for, it'll be automatically be put into your account and it'll be deducted from the tuition. And then for those that have not heard of FAFSA, please keep in mind that FAFSA is a free application through the government that I encourage you guys to fill out because it doesn't hurt to apply. Whatever you're eligible for and we'll get through grants, which is essentially free money that you don't have to pay back, that can be put towards your tuition as well. So every bit counts. I always tell students, you go ahead and fill out your scholarship application as well as that FAFSA application. For current seniors, the FAFSA application is open now. For juniors, when you guys become seniors, it'll be open on October 1st. So that brings me to my next slides, dates to remember. October 1st, application for admission is open, as well as FAFSA for fall 2021. When you fill out your FAFSA, it's going to ask for our code. Please take a picture of this if you need. That is our code for the FAFSA application 006804. So again, October 1st, juniors, keep that in mind. October of your senior year, our application in FAFSA will be open to you. All right, so here is our contact information. Like Allie mentioned, Recruitment Center is myself, Yvonne Hillier, and Leslie Moore. Feel free to give us a call or email us. We are working remotely, but we are working with one-on-one students, whether it's phone or virtually. Feel free to contact us if you need any additional help. We'll be happy to, connect with you after this. I also have the financial aid department as well if you want to speak to them. They also offer one-on-one appointments if you have any questions. And then lastly, the Holden University Center is with Allie Collingwood here. That's her contact information. Again, our website has a ton of information. I know I went over quite a lot with you guys, but I wanted to, give our contact information on our website so that you can refresh. And we'll also follow up with you at the end of this and send you some supporting documents for you to view. So I do want to end it before I hand it over to Leslie with a quote. An investment in knowledge pays the best interest by Benjamin Franklin. So keep that in mind. All right, all you, Leslie.
All right. Wonderful. Thank you, Yvonne. We are going to go ahead and open it up for questions. If anybody has any, please feel free to put those in the Q&A at the bottom, and we'll be happy to address those. At this point, we do not have any questions in the box. But while we're waiting for any questions that may come in, I just wanted to thank Yvonne and Allie tonight, our panelists, for providing a lot of really great information. You go over so much information whenever we get together and do this. Just wanted to thank you and let you know that we do appreciate that. Allie, I had a question for you. You had mentioned before about the Holden University Center nights.
Yep.
Did you want to just go over that real quick again and remind
Sure.
us how they could register for that?
Yeah. So the Holden University Center nights, again, they're through WebEx. They are virtual. Anyone who is interested, you can register online, or you can give us a call and email us. So if you want to take a picture of that and you are interested in learning more, feel free to give us a call. We have staff working remotely into the evenings some days. We actually have staff working right now. So if you do want to register for a Holden University Center night, email us, give us a call. The last Wednesday of every month, again, the last one for this year, 2020, is going to be the day before Thanksgiving. So again, that is November 25th, 6 to 7 p.m. in the evenings. That's usually the time when they are. I will say we also have targeted events for coming up. We have a targeted event for accounting and business related programs. Again, that is listed on our website, and you can also register by contacting us as well. So I hope to hear from some of you.
All right, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Much, Ellie. We do have a question. Somebody is asking about if we ever have sessions for dental hygiene. We offer sessions for our health technologies all-encompassing. So some of the programs do offer individual breakout sessions, but our dental hygiene is part of our health technologies programs, and they are usually handled in larger sessions. So we will be in contact with more information about that, and we'd be happy to share that with you. And thank you for asking that question. Wonderful. And do we have any other questions? Just feel free to type them in and we'll be happy to get to you on that. While we're waiting for that, Yvonne, could you let the folks know how they could go about scheduling an individual online appointment or an individual phone appointment?
Yes, feel free to give us a call at our number here or shoot us an email. Leslie and I both do get access to those emails, and let us know that you want to set up a one-on-one appointment. Feel free to give us your contact information and whatever time is best, and we'll definitely coordinate with you, and we'll be happy to sit down and virtually or on the phone to work with you.
Wonderful, thank you. Thank you. Well, if we don't have any more questions, then I think we're going to hand it back over to the OACAC facilitator. But our contact information is still on the screen. I really encourage folks to reach out to us. That is what we are here for. We are here to answer your questions about attending Lakeland, and as well as the admissions process. Do not feel like you are alone. We are here to help you through it. So I want to thank everybody again for attending. Thank you again to our panelists. And I think I'm going to turn it over to the OACAC facilitator. Thank you.
Great. Thank you so much. I'm going to share a final slide to thank you all for joining us. Thank you for sharing all that information about Lakeland Community College. If you want to follow up, the contact information was there. And if you registered for this ahead of time, they will also receive your contact information and can reach out that way. Thank you so much for joining us today. Once you close this window, you will get a quick 4-question survey. We encourage you to sign up for more sessions at www.oacac.org, and a recording of this session will be available in about a week at the same website, www.oacac.org. Thank you again to our panelists this evening, and have a great night. Bye-bye.